Hello, how's it going? Super Saiyan 2 is one of the most iconic transformations in the Dragon Ball franchise. Not only did it push a Saiyan's power to an entirely new level, but it also played a crucial role in Gohan's victory over Cell in Dragon Ball Z. But do you know how this transformation actually works, and what did the Saiyans have to do to achieve it? Well, I'll tell you right now, it wasn't just about training. There's a complete explanation for why Gohan was able to unlock this form, and also why future Gohan never managed to achieve it. On top of that, we're going to cover its advantages, disadvantages, and much more. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button right now to support the channel. And if you're new here, welcome! Subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. With that out of the way, let's jump right in. As you know, the first Saiyan to achieve this form was Gohan. Later, we saw Goku, Vegeta, and several other characters awaken Super Saiyan 2 as well. For a Saiyan to reach this form, they must first have already achieved Super Saiyan. But that alone isn't enough. They also need to completely master the original Super Saiyan transformation, unlocking its full potential. Only then can they evolve into Super Saiyan 2. It's both a matter of logic and the natural hierarchy of Saiyan transformations. Mastering Super Saiyan is the key to reaching Super Saiyan 2, just as mastering Super Saiyan 2 is the path towards Super Saiyan 3. But before we understand how Super Saiyan 2 works, we first need to understand how the original Super Saiyan transformation works. Let's begin. The original Super Saiyan form uses a 50x power multiplier. That means when a Saiyan transforms, their base power is multiplied by 50. Let's use a simple hypothetical example. Imagine Goku's base power is 100. After transforming into a Super Saiyan, that number is multiplied by 50, giving him a total power level of 5,000. In practice, this means his strength, speed, endurance, durability, and even his senses become 50 times greater. Sounds incredible, right? And it is. But there are also drawbacks. Since the body is releasing 50 times more energy than normal, it also becomes exhausted much more quickly. Another downside is that if the user is poisoned, as happened to Gohan, the poison spreads through the body much faster. This transformation also accelerated Goku's heart virus during his battle against the androids, which became one of the main reasons for his defeat. However, Goku getting sick helped him understand exactly how his body reacted to the Super Saiyan transformation. That's when he realized that before he could reach the next level, he first had to increase his body's endurance. That's right. To achieve Super Saiyan 2, the user needs a body strong enough to withstand the enormous amount of energy this form demands. And the series gives us a perfect example of this. Remember when Goku and Gohan came out of the hyperbolic time chamber, the two of them remained transformed as Super Saiyans the entire time leading up to the Cell games. If you pay attention, Goku accidentally breaks glasses, dishes, and even parts of the house, making Chi-Chi absolutely furious. Why? Because at that point, Goku's reflexes were still operating at roughly 50 times their normal level. But why did Goku and Gohan stay transformed even while they were at home? Because Goku wanted both his body and Gohan's body to become completely accustomed to the Super Saiyan transformation. His goal was to make their bodies memorize the effects of the form so they could eventually release even greater amounts of power. Think of it like going to the gym. For an entire week, you lift nothing but a 5-kilogram weight. After 1 week, are you going to become a bodybuilder? Of course not, but your body will adapt to that weight. Eventually, those 5 kilograms will start to feel incredibly light. Then you move on to 10 kilograms, after that 15, then 20. That's exactly what Goku was doing. He trained his body to adapt to that massive amount of energy until it no longer felt like a burden. Are you still with me? I hope so. Now that Goku and Gohan have much stronger bodies, releasing an even greater amount of energy becomes much easier. Or, using the gym analogy, lifting an even heavier weight. So how much stronger is Super Saiyan 2? The answer is simple. If Super Saiyan uses a 50x multiplier, then Super Saiyan 2 uses a 100x multiplier. In other words, it's 100 times stronger than the user's base form and twice as powerful as the original Super Saiyan. But there's an important detail. This form also amplifies every negative side effect of the original Super Saiyan transformation. Now those drawbacks become even more severe. That's why, if the user's body isn't durable enough to withstand this overwhelming amount of energy, Super Saiyan 2 may only last for a few seconds. That's exactly what happened to Gohan during his training inside the hyperbolic time chamber. Or the warrior simply won't be able to unlock the transformation at all. And now it becomes much easier to understand why future Gohan never reached Super Saiyan 2. His body simply didn't have enough endurance to release an even greater amount of energy. But there's another important point. Just because you can now lift 10 kilograms doesn't mean lifting 5 kilograms no longer makes you tired. If you keep lifting those 5 kilograms for long enough, eventually you'll get exhausted too. And that's exactly the biggest limitation of transformation power multipliers. The higher the multiplier, the less time a Saiyan can maintain that level of energy. That's precisely why Super Saiyan 3 became such a limited transformation. Its multiplier reaches an incredible 400x. Because of that, Goku burned through his stamina much faster. Nowadays, this happens far less often because Goku has trained his body to handle much greater amounts of energy than he could back during the Buu Saga. I really hope this helped you understand how Super Saiyan 2 actually works. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and share it with that friend who's obsessed with Dragon Ball. Once again, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.